I'll do. Boom. Back in the room or the office. So today's vlog, I'm going to read some stuff from the laptop. Hang around. I'll be out with a boy. Okay. I'm sure there's there's a few hearts fluttering with my sexy secretary look. You know. That's how it is, guys. Approaching 30,000 subscribers. I think I'm one off. I will be doing a Strangeways special. You know, I've talked about Strangeways. A lot of people in this country, and particularly in far lands, you know, support us in all corners of the UK, and we're now getting people in Europe and Canada and America and the like. I'd like to thank everyone, but I'm going to go to Strangeways. I'm going to have a walk round at various points. I'm going to stop and tell you some stories. So yeah, thanks for your continued support. On with the gigs. I'm going to talk about community resolution. Community resolutions provide an opportunity for the police to deal with appropriate low-level offences and offenders without recourse to formal criminal justice sanctions. This could include a simple apology, an offer of compensation, or a promise to clear up any graffiti or criminal damage. Are we with that? Right, I'm just going to add order on to end and read you a little bit more. There we go. Is a community order serious? Do they show on a DBS? A DBS is a check. In this country, you have to do, if you're going to work with kids and things like that, DBS check, or in care, or any sort of thing where you're looking after people. Is a community order a criminal record? First bit, again, a community resolution order allows the victim, remember victim here, very important victim, of a crime to be able to have a say in the matter on how it's dealt with by the police. A community resolution order is a quicker process than pursuing a criminal conviction, making it faster and simpler to resolve the matter for the victim, the police, and the offender. Yeah, victim first, then the police, then the offender, as it should be. That's 24th September, that little quote, 2021. During lockdown, community resolution orders are being used a lot more. Is it serious? So, they're aimed at first-time offenders for less serious offences, where the offence in question is not serious and appears to be an isolated incident. A community resolution offers the offender a second chance, provided they make amends to the victim. Yep, we got that bit. Does it show on a DBS the check? Community resolution is not disclosed as part of a disclosure and barring service DBS standard check. They might, however, be disclosed as part of an enhanced check for certain offences in the relevant information section, i.e. the offence has a bearing on the kind of work you are applying for. So we've got that. Criminal record. Do I accept it? Right, okay. I think that's enough. I think you get the gist of the thing. It's to deal with low-level crime. Saves going through the court system. You know, we do send people to prison and for petty offences. And also, I think back to the time when I worked with kids. Yeah, one of the kids who is on my social media now, he did message me within the last 12 months. And hopefully we're going to meet up, have a brew. He was 11, 12 at the time. I was out with two other kids and him. One of the kids were winding him up. He threw a stone at him. He hit me in the head. A good one. Big lump. Obviously I was a little angry. We went back to the home because we were out, you know, walking in the woods, climbing, that sort of thing. The lass in the home wanted me to press charges. I refused point blank. She said she was going to contact the police. She didn't, however. However, in that case, it was an accident. Yeah, you shouldn't throw stones. Yeah. Bad bruising. Nearly knocked me out and the like. And it did draw blood. However, you know, at 11, 12, having a criminal charge like that. So yeah, gonna get out with a boy. Again, I can't tell you enough. Thanks for continued support. Thanks for all the comments. And I'll see you. How do? Boom. And we're back in the room. Main man. Always going to be difficult subject matter. For me, I'll say it every video, I'll say it all the time, I'll keep going on about it. It's all about kids. Educating kids, protecting kids. You know, a lot of crime, a lot of criminals starts as kids, abuse, or the backgrounds of growing up, or whatever. Education, education, education. So, this law, very sensible. You know, first view, this way, kidder. Very sensible. Yeah, we had a lad, Manchester riots, when riots were going on all over the country, some of you might not remember, we had a lad, he was a homeless lad, he was a drinker. So, what I'm going to tell you now is he got arrested during the riots. He was found in Iceland. That was trash, there was nothing in Iceland. He was drunk and he actually got charged with eating an ice lolly. He got 6 months. Yeah, so that's ridiculous. However, a lot of these homeless people, particularly the drinkers, get dry and get sober in prison. My own cousin, bless him, Russ, his last 15 years, he was an alcoholic. The only time he was actually, you know, really in a good place and reasonably healthy is when he come out of prison. He got a short sentence and went to Doncaster, HMP Doncaster. This way, laddo. When he come out of there, unfortunately, you know, it gets a grip of your drink. So yeah, this lad, in prison, better place. Sometimes it is. So the law, yeah, basically you get people, your kid gets caught stealing a chocolate bar, low-level shoplifting. People offer the chance to apologise. Yep, no court proceedings, nothing on your record, and no prison. That's a great idea. Sadly, a lot of these laws, things that come out, are abused. They're abused by those people in power. A little bit, again, a lot of new subscribers. The IPP sentence, a sentence that came out in this country, it got done away with a long time ago. It was a sentence designed for people who didn't warrant a life sentence, but the more serious crimes. Lads and lasses got locked up for shoplifting, petty crime, thieving, and they're still in prison years and years later, years or tariff. Some of them, you know, the sort of terms they've served, you do less for stabbing someone or even murdering somebody. So, let's get to the point of the fact. Some counties, some police forces have used this law. Basically, it's about saying sorry, nothing on your record, and walking away, low-level crime. They've used it for crimes of a sexual nature. Flashing. Somebody flashing. Allowed to apologise to victims. Walk away scot-free, no court, nothing on the record. I will tell you now, I've seen plenty of people, lads, who started flashing. Definitely the crimes escalated. And just as I was finishing my career, one lad over 10 years who'd gone from flashing actually was looking at attempt murder and rape of an 86-year-old. Flashers are dangerous people. And then we get even more into the depths of depravity. Sex crimes of anything, sex crimes against women, against men, against kids, you know, you damage lives. So this law that was designed for low-level crime has been used by some counties, some police forces to deal with rape and grooming. Just let me stop you a minute. Just have a think about what I'm saying here now. Somebody who has been grooming kids, offences of a sexual nature, rape, is allowed to apologise, to say sorry, no court proceedings, nothing on their record, and walk away scot-free. So let's talk about the victims. The victims, you know, are approached this way, Stevie, and do have a say, but it's worthless, it don't mean anything. So if you were a victim and the police force comes and says, this guy, you know, is apologising, it don't matter what you say, you can say I want him prosecuting, it's never going to happen. You're worthless. Yeah? And it has happened. Between 800 and 1,000 times police forces have let people who committed serious sex crimes, grooming, rape and the like, walk away scot-free because they said sorry. Really? Yeah. Yeah, you commit rape, you say sorry, walk away scot-free, nothing on your record. It is appalling. It is the worst fucking abuse of power. Yeah? Which police force has used it the most? Which police force came out on top, as it were? Yeah? Misuse? Good old South Yorkshire Police. South Yorkshire Police, yeah? You know, infamous. If you're not from this country, or you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. Rotherham grooming gangs. Rotherham, there were hundreds of kids, and probably still are, who were abused and groomed. The police did nothing. Them kids, their families, their friends were kicked to the gutter. Worthless. Yeah? It was disgusting how investigations and the like were conducted. South Yorkshire Police. Amazing, isn't it? I'll put something to you. I'm going to leave it there. You know, I'm always going to talk about this, like I said, because, you know, these people, like a lot of victims, are going to suffer all their lives. And people have been allowed to apologise for the most appalling and heinous crimes. If MPs or police kids were targeted, yeah, and they were groomed and sexually abused, do you think people would be allowed to say sorry? Do you think people would be allowed to walk away scot-free, nothing on their record? Of course they wouldn't. I'm going to leave it there. Parting shot as always, Stephen, frolicking. Well, he's not always frolicking, he is today. He's just had a brush, he's looking his best. There you go. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll see you.